So in this, trait is basically a character and deals with personal abilities assumed to be God's gift. Okay. So abilities are identified as mental and physical energy, emotional stability, knowledge of human relations, empathy, objective and personal motivation, communication skills and teaching ability, social skills, affection, faith, intelligence. That is, a leader should have all these characters to be a part of an organization or to lead an organization. That is known as trait approach. That is, it deals with the personal abilities. What are the personal characters he is having? So that with that personal characters, he can deal with the employees present in the organization. First one is mental and physical energy. That is, he should be fit physically and he should be mentally fit so that he has to deal with all the employees present in organization. Emotional stability, this is also very important. When some emotions are there between the manager and his employees, communication goes very well. Okay, if a manager is very strict and he doesn't understand any emotional behavior of an employee, whatever the employee tells, manager will not listen to them. So what happens at that time? Manager will be very rigid and employees will not perform anything in the company. So that happens. So emotional stability is important. Knowledge of human relations, this is very important. Human relations is nothing but relationship between the employees and manager. Okay, what the manager is able to understand about the employee, relationship between them is very, very important. So being a leader, he should carry all these activities. Then empathy. What is this empathy? Empathy is nothing but you have to observe the employee. Manager will observe the employee and he has to see the employee as an employee. A manager should see the employee in employee's position. Okay, if I become an employee in this organization, how my thinking will be? How can I help them? He should involve as an employee and he should think the mind. He should read the mind of an employee. What is the behavior of that employee in that organization? That is known as empathy. Okay, for example, you people being a student, I should empathize. It means I should become a student, a part of you people, and I should sit between you and I should think what you people are thinking about the faculty or what you people are thinking about M&E. Okay, like that I have to observe you people in form of a student. That is known as empathy. Okay, then objectivity and personal motivation. This is also important. He should be able to motivate the employees who is there in the company. Then communication skills and teaching ability. Very important. Communication skills are very important because without communication between the employee and manager, whatever the problem you give to the employee or the employees within the company, they will not solve anything. Okay, that is the main important thing. Then social skills and technical competence. Social skill is also important. That is how you are able to deal with an employee. That is how you are able to deal with an employee. Same way you have to deal with the outside world also. What the outside world is going on. So what are the main important technologies socially outside world is using? So that skills and knowledge he should be having so that he have to help the employees to inculcate them in the company. Then friendliness and affection. This is very important. Wherever the manager or wherever the higher authority should be friendly with the employees, they should be friendly. They should not be much stricter with the employees so that work will not go well. Then faith and intelligence. That is, they should have faith between each other. Okay, so they should believe each other. That is what important thing. So that is the trait behavior. And here trait theories argue that leaders share a number of common personality traits and characteristics, that the leadership emerges from these traits. That is, these are the characteristics whatever the manager is sharing with the employees. So with these characters, whatever we have studied previously, these are the characteristics an employee should have. Okay, so that those are nothing but trait characters. If a manager is having those, he has to share with the employees so that when he is good with an employee, whatever the work he gives to the employees, he will get a good output from them. Okay, early trait theories promoted the idea that leader is an innate intensive quality that you either have or don't have. That is, previously they have proposed this theory. That is, leadership is just a leader. Whatever ideas you have or you don't have, that was nothing with the employees. Whatever in the previous days they were working. Nowadays it is not like that. When you are a manager of a team, you should also have the same skills whatever the employees having. Okay, for example, our HOD is head of the department. Me, I'm having management and entrepreneurship, another subject. He should have the knowledge of all the subjects, whatever he is there. That is what, okay. When a manager is there, he should know all the employees and he should have all the skills to talk with an employee. Okay, that is one thing. Okay, next one we have behavioral approach. Very, very important question. In this behavioral approach, we have three important types. That is very important question for your exam. Behavioral theories focus on how leaders behave. What is the behavior of leader? That is known as behavior. So, do they dedicate with what needs to be done and accept cooperation? Do they involve team in decisions to encourage acceptance and support? Whether the behavior of a manager is, that is, they dedicate what needs to be done and accept, whether they're dedicating properly to the employees who are working in the company properly. If I dedicately work properly, I'll get a good output only. Even now, I come to the class and just, you people, I know you people are not interested to listen the subject now. None of you are interested. But my work is, my dedication is, I have to do, I have to complete this and I have to go. That's all. Whether you listen or not, it is left to you people. That is how they need to dedicatedly work for the employees who are there in the company. Okay. Then, do they involve in team decisions or to encourage acceptance and support? That is, they are involving decisions. That is, whenever I give some work to an employee, whatever he is having, he will be having certain his own decisions. Whether you are able to listen to that employee, yes, that employee is not able to work properly, he will tell his difficulties. Whether you are able to listen to him, that is what you have to listen. Then you have to listen to their decisions also, whether the project whichever you have given to them, whether they're able to do it or not. Listen to them properly, then support them. If they're not able to do within that amount of time, give some extensions, give them support. That is what behavioral approach. Okay, 1930, Levin developed a leadership framework based on leaders' decision-making behavior. So according to him, there are three important leaders. Okay, Levin argued that three important leaders are there: autocratic leader, next one is democratic leaders, and laissez-faire leaders. So three important leaders according to Levin he gave. Okay, so managers will be divided into three important. Okay, first one is autocratic. What is autocratic? Who make decisions without consulting their teams. That is, I am the leader, I am the boss, I can make everything, I am the ruler. That is what autocratic. Okay, one manager or certain teams will be there where he will decide everything. He will never listen to his team. He will have his own this thing. Okay, that is known as autocratic. Okay, so this is considered appropriate when decisions genuinely need to be taken quickly, when there is no need for input, and when a team agreement isn't necessary for successful outcome. That is usually, this is common, right? When I am least bothered about my employees' output, my work is come, do, go, that's all. But I'm least bothered about your internals, least bothered about nothing. What happens? I have my own this thing that I can make the rules, I can break the rules. That is what autocratic leader. He is least bothered about the employees who are working in there. He is least bothered about the profit. Okay, that is one thing. And sometimes when leader is there, he will take decisions that very quickly. Certain things should be taken very quickly without consulting the employees. Sometimes even that also occurs. What is that? Not related to projects. He may take something decisions related to other than like HR team, HR related things and all. Certain he can take the decisions, but that is nowhere much related with the profit from the employees. Okay, certain things may happen. Okay, that is autocratic leader. Next one is democratic, which allow the team to provide input before making decisions through, although the degree of input can vary from leader to leader. Here, democratic means employees who are working there, they have the rights to discuss with the leader. But in autocratic, they don't have the rights. Only manager is having entire rights to decide everything. But here it is not like that. You know what is meaning of democracy? Everyone can involve, anyone can come and involve. That is known as democratic. Okay, here it allows the team to provide input before making decisions. I cannot make decisions directly. I have to contact you people. I have to decide based on your inputs. That is known as democratic. This type of style is important when a team agreement matters, but it can be quite difficult to manage when there are lots of different perspectives and ideas. This will be very difficult when employees are giving more number of inputs and more number of ideas to the manager. Okay, if you are okay with whatever, if a team of employees are there, 10 to 20 members are there, among the 20 members, they sit together and one gives the decision, that is okay. If 20 gives, 20 start trying 20 different outputs, manager ke kashta agate. So at that time, what he'll do, he'll go to autocratic. That time, democratic won't be there. So that is, see the situations and become the leader. Okay. Next one is laissez-faire. Don't interfere. They allow people within the team to make many of the decisions. Okay. This works when the team is highly capable and motivated, and when it doesn't need close monitoring or supervision. In both autocratic and democratic, manager is involved. In autocratic, only manager is involved. He's least bothered about his employees. In democratic, the employees will give certain inputs to the manager, both are involved. But in laissez-faire, what happens? The employees who are there in the company, they will be highly educated and highly motivated. That is, they can be capable of doing any work. Okay, so they will be highly motivated. Whatever the decisions they take, manager will see, yes, they are taking very good decisions. They can implement itself. I no need to involve in them. That is known as laissez-faire leaders. Okay, so these three are very important questions. This is a very, very important question even for your IA also. Okay, next one is contingency approach. We have already seen what is this contingency in the first module. Okay, so situation influencing good leadership. The realization that isn't one correct type of leader lead to theories that the best leadership style is contingent or depends on the situation. These theories try to predict which leadership style to be best in which circumstance. That is what contingency. That is at that particular time, which you should take. That is known as contingency. Can I apply human relationship approach, or can I apply triad approach, or can I apply whatever the leadership, autocratic, democratic, lazy, at that situation which is perfect for me, I can apply. That is known as contingency approach. Based on the situation, how the employees are there at that time, and based on the condition where I am giving certain input to you people, whether based on that how you people are acting, based on that I will become a leader based on the situation. That is known as contingency approach. Okay. When a decision is needed fast, which style is preferred? When leaders need the full support of a team, then which style is good for them? A leader should be more, that is, should a leader be more people oriented or task oriented? All these example queries that contingency leadership theories taught us. That is, at that particular amount of time, what I can use. I can use autocratic, I can use democratic, I can use laissez-faire, or I can use triad. That is known as contingency. At that particular amount of time, I can use anything. Okay, that is known as this. So this question is very, very